Hello and welcome back to the Renegade Gamers channel. I'm the Renegade Gamer and we're playing Valkyria Chronicles 4. In our last episode, we finished up the mission of capturing Fort Chris. Now, I was going to save, but Marvana popped up on the screen. Basically, all she's doing is giving us some metal. Alright, cool.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Alright.
Connor Doherty. I'm writing a book. A war story. Non-fiction. It's good to meet you.
Well, it's good to meet you, Connor. Welcome to my squad. You may or may not be used.
Mercenary. You pay, I shoot.
Ryan, you look awesome. You may enter my party. And we open new potential. And preferences. And a decal. Alright, so we'll explain potentials and stuff in just a few seconds. Let's go ahead and head to our FOB, or forward operating base, if you will.
Two months since the start of Operation Northern Cross. The Federation's elite forces, Squad E among them, were driving back the Empire, one victory at a time. Yet,
oh, shit.
And so the Federation Army established a series of massive outposts along the front line. Among them, Lindbergh Base.
Sorry about that before.
By the 101st Division, this outpost would prove itself a vital logistics hub in the battles to come.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save because I'm a little concerned with this thing. Alright. I could play that again so you hear that one line of dialogue and just cut it off afterwards. I am sorry, I did not mean to do that. I accidentally hit the button.
2 months since the start of Operation Northern Cross. The Federation's elite forces, Squad E among them, were driving back the Empire, one victory at a time. Yet, the further they cut into Imperial territory, the more tenuous the supply chain.
Alright, so...
Lindbergh Base.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Sorry. See what our squad's up to.
Wow. This is our new base? It's incredible!
Oh yeah! Looks just like a Command & Conquer base to me.
Apparently, these facilities can accommodate over 3,000 soldiers and 100 tanks.
Yeah, pretty good.
On top of that, they have enough food, fuel, and ammo to supply every squad on the front line.
Cool.
Impressive.
More like a dream come true. If I didn't know better, I'd think we were still in Federation territory.
Guess the brass can get stuff done, when they actually try.
Yeah, right.
What's the deal, though? They got all these resources and we're still stuck with one busted-ass tank?
Excuse me? Our squad takes excellent care of the Hoffen.
I have to admit, this really puts the scope of our mission into perspective.
Nice sniper pun there, Kai.
Hell yeah. With this much heat, the imps are gonna feel the burn.
You're gonna die, imps.
No, we've barely seen the tip of the iceberg. Even all this might not be enough.
I would love... I know this won't happen because this take place during the Gallia, during Valkyria Chronicles 1. I would love to see Jane return in Valkyria Chronicles. God, I love that character.
Oh, you think? Way to rain on our parade, Commander. Hey, who's that? They got some weird get-ups.
Oh, those are Navy uniforms. That's a surprise.
Why is the Navy this far inland?
What are naval troops doing this far inland?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm asking, man.
Well, I salute them for swimming all the way here. Whoa! Check out the ass on that one. I'd swap her deck.
Our heroes, folks.
Hold up, Raz.
I'm just gonna say hi. Break the ice, you know?
It's hopeless.
I just hope he doesn't get into trouble.
I'll be fine. Sure, she'll beat the shit out of him.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah. Anyway, we still have some time before the meeting. I'm gonna go take a look around.
Alright, so this is our command base. Basically here, we can tweak our squad. We can use experience and level them up. We can build new shit. And seems like there was something else we could do. Right now we're going to go build our squad up. Or rather, tweak,
There you are, Claude.
level up.
I've been charged with Squad E's training. As ranking lieutenant, I'll be giving strict instruction to each combat class. The experience you gain in the field goes towards refining our abilities. I want to see growth from all combat classes.
Alright.
Each time a class makes a breakthrough, every squad member of that class will show improvement.
Awesome. Yep. This is pretty easy. Alright, basically how this works...
Now show me what you're made of.
Basically how this works is everybody levels up when you level up their class. If you level up the class of scout, everybody that's a scout levels up. Same thing with every one of these. As you level up, you can gain extra things, like this says order. So we'll gain an order whenever we level that up. Lancer. We'll get a battle potential. Let's see. For our upcoming mission, we're going to need scouts, snipers. Don't really need the grenadier that much in the next mission. Actually, we don't have access to the grenadier in the next mission, now I think about it. We'll go ahead and level up the engineer and a shot. We'll just level them up to 1. Fuck it.
Come now, is that the best you can do? You've leveled up, so to speak. Good work.
Awesome.
Look at that. The Lancers have awakened to a new potential.
Alright, like I said, I'll explain that in a second.
Your troops have crossed a threshold today. You're cleared to learn a new order.
Alright, cool. Evade boost. Orders are something you can just throw out there in the middle of combat. They work pretty well. Yeah, well, that'll work.
Just do it! Push those limits!
Basically, if you use a command point, you can use an order. I don't usually use orders that often in the previous games. That we'll see how that goes in this one.
You've leveled up, so to speak. Good work. Well, well. Your shock troopers have found a new potential.
Awesome.
Your troops have crossed a threshold today. You're cleared to learn a new order.
Alright, what did we learn? Healing request. Okay. Alright, we're just going to save the other 101.
You've proven you have what it takes. Try taking those lessons to the battlefield, and come back when you're ready. Ah yes, let me tell you about potentials and orders. When combat classes rise in level, sometimes the soldiers show new potentials, or you might get access to new orders. You could say potentials show your soldiers' traits and tendencies, or at least how they manifest in battle. Orders are commands that you alone can issue in combat, either to individual soldiers or your squad as a whole. The thing about orders, actually, maybe you'd learn better through practice.
Alright.
Use your orders judiciously and you can tip the scales. Watch the flow of battle and command with discretion. That's all from me. I expect nothing but the best out of you and Squad E.
Yeah, if you're interested in this series, I definitely say start with the first game. It's a little twitchy as far as aiming goes, but the story is really good, and combat's still pretty good in that game. The second game, Valkyria Chronicles 2, as far as combat goes, it's really good. As far as the story goes, it's really not. That's a game I play purely just for the combat, not nothing else. Not really. I don't really play for the story, but whatever.
Whoa, Claude! Look at all these weapon parts!
Perks of working in a Federation forward operating base, huh?
We can develop new weapons here.
Yeah, isn't it awesome?
If there's anything you ever want to upgrade, just give me a holler. Tank armaments, infantry weapons, anything.
All right.
We'll build all kinds of new weapons and make our team even stronger.
R&D. All right, so we are gonna. Yeah. Okay. All right. Same thing goes with like leveling up. They'll all gain the same rifle unless I go in individually and change it. So we'll go ahead and get the next rifle up.
A masterpiece!
Next machine gun up.
Whoa, it turned.
Don't worry, I'll try to do most of this stuff during, unless there's something that shows up in the camp itself. I'll do most of my leveling off screen, so you don't have to see this. I just want to explain this time. Plus, it's our first time here.
Wow, a masterpiece! Almost.
Unless that's just something y'all would like to see. I mean, I don't mind.
All done, Claude.
Alright. And blast suits.
All done, Claude.
Alright, so let's get our tank. And then we'll play Tetris. Let's see. 1500 reinforced body first off.
Whoa,
And I'll have to grind for that. Sight upgrade.
all done, Claude.
And here's the Tetris part I was talking about. Treads. Okay. So I just need about 1,077 to get to what I need. That's fine. That's not that hard to get.
Kind of exciting, isn't it? Once we're ready, let's come back and make something to strike fear into the Empire.
Actually, I may not do that anyway. Like I said, I have a save from the demo, and I already got all this shit done. I just know the next mission we're going to need a little bit of
This
levels.
is the command center. I guess our deployment's going to change depending on the demands of the mission. I'll need the right balance of combat specialties. I should go over the pros and cons of every one.
Okay, so I'll explain.
First things first. I'll look over the squad as a whole.
Alright, so this is where we can tweak our squad out, and I'll explain potentials now. So let me just pick somebody at random. Alright, Alright, like Millennia here. The P's are potentials. These are things that can activate during battle. This will increase effectiveness of Ragnite. This means AP will fall below half because they're causing her evasion to decrease. All potentials aren't good and all potentials aren't bad. But the odds of them actually coming about are actually I can't put a grenade in
right
my.
about this.
We're gonna fix that. Hang on. I want her in my party. Timid. Oh yeah, you can't remove leaders. So Riley's in, Kai's in, Raz is in. Who do we want to get rid of? Who do I not want my party anymore? There's one on here that I remember was a real pain in my ass in the demo. I think it's her. Because she would not heal for some reason. Yeah, so some of these people are just really, really bad. All right, so let's go ahead and make our party. To do gun maintenance needs directions. Frozen up and unable to move. All right, well, I don't want you in the party. You sound like you suck. Where did it go? Yeah, you.
Aye, aye, sir.
Beat it.
Boring. Easier that way.
All right, so we're gonna grab him.
My life.
Aggressive. Oh. That actually might be useful, just that part. But we want her. This one sounds interesting. You know what? We'll just roll with what we got. Can we fit anybody else over here? I think we can.
Understood.
Okay, so that's all we got. All right. And then you can go in here and equip stuff to them individually. So let's say that I got a better weapon for somebody. I can go in here and change out his weapon, but it'd only be on him. You can also add the accessories that you get, and if I remember right, you can also do medals. I usually go with what I did was I gave him I think I gave him this. Maybe that. I think I gave him this though. And then I think Curtis I just gave the cap. Alright, so
That should do it for now. Preparation's a vital part of any battle. I get the feeling I'll be spending a lot of time in here.
oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. There is one other thing. Let me go back in here for a second.
Okay. The fresh recruit.
Alright. One other thing I forgot. Each one of these characters has other characters that they like. So, like, Curtis likes Larnette. Okay, so that means that they're more likely to, if Larnette is around, which is a Lancer, which is probably going to help. But, let me use a different character. Who's a good one? Jester and Teresa. Okay, we can work with that. Because Jester's there and Teresa's here. Okay. If, well, actually, he's a Grenader. Fuck. Doesn't like anybody, likes Millennia. Okay. If she's in the party and Millennia's in the party, then, that's the Lancer. Hang on. Kriegel. Who the fuck's Kriegel? Whatever. Okay. Whoever they like, if they're near them, they're more likely to. Yeah, here you go. Nico. There's two of them. They actually can shoot. So if she's near Nico, they're more likely to help each other in combat and do a lot more damage that way. There's also apparently a.
There.
There's also apparently a. Shit. What was it? All the characters in this game get like a side story, but it's done in threes. It depends on who they like. Alright. But to get that, you have to have them leveled up to corporal status. Alright, anyway, so we basically just wasted a hell of a lot of time. Yeah, experience, blah, 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 blah. And skirmish. 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 Yada, yada, yada. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, yeah. Squad mates killed in action become unavailable in the main story. If they're die in a skirmish, they're gone. Mess hall was added. Private quarters was added. New skirmish was added. Personnel was added. Weaponry was added. Glossary was added. News articles added. Okay. Go back a second. Hang on. We're gonna go back to headquarters for a second. Alright, so where is it? Private quarters. Okay. This has all the lore that you can want, and it will grow as we go through the game. And I'll read a lot of this off screen, just talk about it. This has the history of everything you could ever want to know about the world. All the weaponry that you got. News, which I probably will read. History's greatest comeback. On the 2nd, Federation military headquarters officially announced history's greatest counterattack, a full-on offensive against the Empire. The one that's been rumored amongst the politically informed for some time now. After all the military losses at the Empire's hands, the Federation is now staking it all on one grand assault. Given the sensitive nature of this operation, details have yet to be announced. But we've received reports that millions of soldiers are on the march towards Imperial soil. However, the Federation seems to have slowed by the bureaucracy of its allies, and the Empire's dictatorial rule allows them swift decision-making. Astute readers should also note that the Federation's initial focus on defense led to the spreading the military forces too thin, which worsened their odds against the Empire's superior numbers. With so many Federation territories falling to the Empire, this could be their only chance to turn the tide of war. You can't discuss the history of war without discussing the history of weaponry. In beyond the Federation and the Empire, nations across the globe and their brilliant engineers are devising new weapon technology each day. Some inventors can even have the potential to reshape the way battles are fought, such as our forces' new portable mortars. These mortars can launch shells into the air, which unleash a powerful detonation upon hitting the ground. Their raw power and easy portability have both civil and military commentators alike singing their praises. The advent of tanks and machine guns elevate warfare to a level never seen before, and these mortars will do the same. On the 10th, the Federation military announced that they were successful in capturing Fort Crest, the Imperial stronghold in the western region of the Empire. Despite these fierce Imperial resistance and Allied casualties, Federation forces perished persisted through dire odds and seized victory, however slim. While this was undeniably a logistical blow to the Imperial forces, the victory may be more significant as a much-needed symbol of hope. After so many losses against the Empire's military strength, this success may do much to raise the soldiers' morale, and will be eagerly listening to the times of news. We'll be eagerly listening at the times for news for more Allied victories to come. And then we get decorations. These are our medals, which basically are just achievements. Although I could have swore you could have done that. Statistics, that's pretty self-explanatory. Just tells you how you did, what your grade was, and how you did your skirmishes, and total kills of all imps. And in personnel. Now this is the actual one that is probably the most interesting. Personnel, right there, you get that little bitty part right there that's written down about the person. As the game goes on, more will be added into it. And it looks like we can't change the outfit. What the hell are you wearing? Now, let's go down to somebody that isn't. Alright, like him. Okay, for main characters, this isn't one of them. The journal will fill out as you go. However, for these characters, it only fills out as they gain ranks. Right now, he's a private. If we continuously use him in battle, we can rank him up to a corporal, and it will add the next line of into the journal about him. So we have all these characters, and I'm probably going to do my best to try to outfill out everybody's thing. That's pretty much everything in here. And then you have the mess hall.
What's the matter, Claude? If I didn't know any better, I think you just lost a battle.
I'm glad that we won, obviously, but when I see my comrades in arms lying wounded out there...
We're not in boot camp anymore. This is war. If that's all it takes to get you down, you won't stand a chance when the bombs really come flying.
Yeah, Claude, grow some balls.
Alright. War means blood. War means death. Still, it doesn't make it any less painful to leave behind a comrade you know you could have saved.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but tending to the wounded is the medic's responsibility, not ours.
Sure, except when they're too far away to make it in time. Sometimes you can run as fast as you can to get help and still get there too late.
Can't argue with that. If only we could relay the urgency of the situation to HQ. Perhaps like this?
And a mess hall. Now, I only have one order on my save from the demo. Apparently this is a place you can get some orders, though. We don't have enough to get this, so...
I thought we were on the cusp of a pretty good order. Well, let me know if you change your mind.
Alright, so yeah. That pretty much explains... I think I've gotten everything. That explains everything you could ever want to know about the headquarters. Sorry, I know this has been kind of a boring episode as far as that goes. The only other thing we could do is do a skirmish. Now, skirmishes are interesting, but basically they're usually just older missions that you can do again. And you just gain some extra experience and extra money. Like I said, I've already done one off screen, so I'm not really worried about it. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. That's headquarters. We probably, if I go back here, it'll only be just to read some newspapers. Most of the time, though, I'll be doing leveling up and everything off screen. Unless y'all just want to see what I did with my tank or anything like that. I may show off the tank regardless, but I'll be doing most of my leveling up off screens and getting orders and stuff. This is probably the only time you're going to see this, unless I'm just going back to read newspapers or anything. So anyway, so if you ever played the game, hopefully I've explained the headquarters to you. Sorry, I know this has been the most exciting episode, but it's part of the game, you know. In our next episode, I guarantee there's going to be a lot of combat. This is probably going to take me at least... I might be able to knock it out in one episode. I doubt it. It's probably going to be a 2-episode for the next skirmish, next battle we got. So in any case, I'm the Renegade Gamer. Y'all take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Till then, good night.